You guys...
You could tell he was nervous, and he said it in the courtroom. He had asked to go to the bathroom. He was like, "Excuse me, Judge, I'm a little bit nervous."
She testified she was held against her will twice, at one point alleging she was forced from her apartment and into a car.
Really sat through that whole case and kept your spirits high. I really like that for y'all. That was great. Keep your spirits up.
You could tell he was nervous, and he said it in the courtroom. He had asked to go to the bathroom. He was like, "Excuse me, Judge, I'm a little bit nervous."
What you're saying reaches the ears of Will Smith, and he needs to get at least, if there's smoke, there's fire, let me grab a fan.
Do not forget to subscribe.
The entertainment world has been rocked by an earth-shattering new development, involving none other than P. Diddy, the billionaire mogul who's known for his empire in music, fashion, and entertainment. This time, however, the controversy surrounding him has escalated to a point that's so serious, it could potentially end with him behind bars. Yes, you heard that right. P. Diddy, the mogul who seemingly had it all, could be facing jail time after a shocking new victim has stepped forward, with claims so disturbing that they've allegedly sent the music mogul's entire empire into chaos. This is the kind of story that you simply cannot ignore. It's the type of scandal that could shake the very foundation of Diddy's illustrious career. So, what exactly happened? What new allegations are now coming to light, and how could they possibly send Diddy straight to jail? The story is unfolding by the hour, and with each passing minute, the speculation grows more intense. This isn't just another rumor or a tabloid gossip piece. This is an actual legal case that could change everything for Diddy, a man whose career has spanned decades. This new victim, whose identity has been kept under wraps, is reportedly bringing forth a series of deeply disturbing claims. And the most shocking part, this isn't just about one isolated incident. According to insiders, these allegations have been backed by evidence, and law enforcement is taking them very seriously. To understand the magnitude of what we're dealing with here, let's rewind for a moment and think about Diddy's history. The music mogul has been in the public eye for over 30 years, rising from humble beginnings to build an empire worth billions. He's known for his success as the founder of Bad Boy Records, his involvement in major businesses, and his ability to stay relevant across different industries. But with that level of success comes a fair amount of public scrutiny. And throughout the years, Diddy has certainly attracted his fair share of controversy. From the infamous nightclub incidents to the behind-the-scenes drama with other celebrities, Diddy's name has been tied to numerous scandals, but none of them have been as potentially life-altering as what he's facing now. The new allegations, however, are a different beast altogether. Insiders are claiming that the victim has come forward with a shocking amount of detail. What's truly unnerving about this case is that the victim's testimony isn't based solely on hearsay. There is reportedly evidence that could lead to legal action. The victim's claims suggest that Diddy may have been involved in actions that, if proven true, could bring him serious charges, including assault, harassment, and possibly even more severe accusations. And it doesn't end there. There are whispers that this case is just the beginning, and that more individuals might come forward with their own testimonies. So who exactly is this victim? Why are they only speaking out now, after years of alleged silence? These are questions that have been lingering in the air since the news broke. And while the victim's identity remains anonymous, the allegations themselves are anything but unclear. According to sources close to the investigation, the victim has reportedly provided substantial evidence to back up their claims. What's even more disturbing is that some insiders suggest that these claims are not isolated to just one incident, but rather part of a pattern of disturbing behavior over a period of time. Could this new victim be the first of many to come forward? The authorities are now reportedly looking into past cases and possible connections between these allegations and incidents that Diddy may have been involved in, further complicating the situation. Details about what led to this new claim remain under tight wraps, but sources say that the victim's testimony has been compelling enough to trigger a full-blown investigation into Diddy's past. While Diddy has yet to comment publicly on the matter, his legal team is reportedly working overtime to contain the damage and protect his reputation. But the question remains, can Diddy survive this? Can he overcome a situation that seems far more serious than the usual celebrity gossip that typically follows him around? The answer is uncertain at this point, but one thing is clear. This is a much bigger issue than anything he's faced before. The legal implications are already massive. If the victim's allegations prove to be true, Diddy could face not just financial consequences, but potential jail time. The gravity of the situation can't be overstated. This is not just about damage to his reputation. This is about whether or not he will face legal repercussions that could change the trajectory of his life. Law enforcement officials have been quietly investigating, and it seems that the wheels of justice are already in motion. Whether Diddy is eventually charged, tried, or convicted remains to be seen, but the mere fact that this is even happening has sent shockwaves through the entertainment world. We've seen this kind of thing play out before, with other high-profile figures. Celebrities like Bill Cosby, Harvey Weinstein, and R. Kelly all once thought their wealth and fame would protect them from the consequences of their actions, only to find themselves facing serious legal consequences once the truth came out. Could Diddy be next? While some might argue that Diddy's wealth and influence will shield him from the worst of it, the reality is that when enough evidence mounts and the legal system takes notice, even the most powerful celebrities can be held accountable. As this case progresses, one thing is certain: this is a defining moment in Diddy's career. If the victim's allegations are proven to be true, it will send a powerful message to the world that no one, no matter how rich or famous, is above the law. And if Diddy is found guilty, the consequences could be devastating for him both personally and professionally. His entire brand, his music, his business empire, and his public image could all be at risk. But there's more at stake here. Beyond the legal and financial ramifications, this scandal could change the way the world views Diddy. For years, he's been a figure of power and success, admired by many, even idolized. But if these new claims are proven to be true, he'll be forever remembered for something far darker, something that could overshadow all the good he's accomplished. Now, let's talk about the potential timeline for this case. It's still early days, and much of the investigation is happening behind closed doors. Diddy's legal team is undoubtedly scrambling to put together a defense, and sources say that they've already started working on strategies to dismiss or mitigate the charges. However, with law enforcement allegedly already in possession of hard evidence, dismissing the case may not be as easy as it sounds. We're also hearing that authorities are looking into Diddy's past relationships, business dealings, and past allegations. Could this lead to more shocking revelations? Some believe that the victim who has come forward could be just the first in a string of other individuals who may also speak out, turning this scandal into an even larger case. But there's one major question that remains unanswered. What will Diddy do next? Will he remain silent and let his legal team handle the situation? Or will he take to social media or the press to defend himself, as so many celebrities do when caught in a scandal? Diddy has always been known for his ability to control the narrative, and he's faced major controversies before without seeming to miss a beat. But this time, the stakes are higher than ever. Will he be able to manage this storm, or will it be the one that takes him down? The public is watching closely, waiting for Diddy to speak out or for more details to emerge. Everyone's wondering if this new victim will be the one to finally break through the wall of silence that has surrounded Diddy for years. If it is, there's no going back. The music mogul will either face the consequences of his past actions, or he will walk away with his empire intact. The next few weeks will be crucial for Diddy. As the investigation unfolds, one thing is for certain: this case has the potential to change everything for the mogul. So, what happens next? How will this play out in court? And what does this mean for Diddy's future in the public eye? There's no telling at this point, but what's clear is that the game has changed, and for P. Diddy, the stakes have never been higher. The latest bombshell involving P. Diddy is one that has completely shaken up the entertainment world. And this time, it's not about a business deal or a new album drop. Instead, it's a deeply disturbing new allegation that could send the mogul straight to jail. Yes, after years of maintaining his position at the top of the music industry, P. Diddy now finds himself facing a legal battle that could forever change his empire. A new victim has come forward, and their testimony, backed by what sources describe as concrete evidence, has allegedly set the wheels of justice in motion, making this the most serious scandal he's ever faced. For decades, Diddy has been the face of success, but with that level of fame comes the inevitable controversy. From his early days in the music scene to his billion-dollar business ventures, Diddy has always been in the public eye, and his personal life has frequently been the subject of scrutiny. Yet none of the previous controversies have carried the weight of the current allegations. This time, the accusations are not just about verbal disputes or business feuds. They involve a victim who claims to have been personally harmed by Diddy's actions in a way that could now lead to criminal charges. Details about the victim remain scarce, but what we know is that they've presented evidence that has led authorities to take the situation seriously. Law enforcement is allegedly investigating the allegations closely, and this isn't something that can be brushed off easily. This is a case that seems to be building momentum with every passing day. The timing is particularly significant, as Diddy's career has never been more public than it is now. His name is synonymous with influence, power, and success. But with power comes enemies, and the public is now questioning whether this new accusation is an attempt to take down a giant, or if this is the moment when Diddy's past finally catches up with him. The nature of the allegations is still mostly unknown, but insiders have hinted that the victim is claiming more than just a one-time incident. It appears that this is part of a broader pattern of behavior that's allegedly been happening over a period of time. If these claims are true, it could paint a much darker picture of the mogul's personal life. Some sources suggest that this could lead to more individuals coming forward, revealing similar stories that could add even more gravity to the situation. Diddy's legal team is reportedly scrambling to prepare a defense, but with evidence already in the hands of the authorities, it's unclear whether he can deflect this time. One of the most intriguing aspects of this situation is the way Diddy has managed to sidestep major controversies in the past. We've all seen how he's navigated through scandals, including his involvement in the infamous nightclub shooting in the 1990s, and his feuds with other celebrities. But this is a different ballgame. The seriousness of the new allegations, coupled with the fact that they are allegedly backed by hard evidence, makes it seem like Diddy may not be able to talk his way out of this one. It's not just about a public relations disaster anymore. This is about potential jail time, a tarnished reputation, and the real possibility of legal consequences. As of now, the victim's identity remains anonymous, but sources close to the case say that the testimony is incredibly detailed. The victim is reportedly describing actions that go far beyond a simple misunderstanding or a moment of poor judgment. These are actions that, if proven true, could bring Diddy serious charges. What's even more shocking is that the authorities are allegedly looking into past incidents, possibly tying this new case to other troubling events that Diddy has been involved in over the years. Could this reveal an even larger pattern of behavior? Are there more victims waiting to come forward? These questions are lingering in the air as the investigation continues. What's becoming increasingly clear is that this case is not going away. In fact, it could very well be the most significant legal battle of Diddy's career. The public's perception of him, which has long been one of admiration and respect, is now at risk. If the accusations are proven true, Diddy's legacy will forever be tainted, and his reputation will suffer irreversible damage. No amount of money or influence will be able to shield him from the fallout. This could be the end of the road for the mogul, who has been untouchable for so long. The victim's decision to come forward now raises a lot of questions. Why speak out at this moment? Some speculate that the victim may have been silenced or too afraid to speak up in the past. But after years of enduring what they claim were harmful actions, they've finally decided to take a stand. Others believe that this could be a calculated move to take down one of the most powerful figures in the entertainment industry. The timing of the allegations, when Diddy's career is at its peak, has only added fuel to the fire, with many people asking whether this is a genuine case of someone seeking justice or a targeted attack on Diddy's empire.